What's up, guys? Ninja on the Ninja! And basically, I wanted to make a quick video because this popped up and I watched it and I am kind of sad. Um, as you can see, we have a picture of Chi Chi, who basically is like a fly girl here. Um, it's just some chick, she looks really fucking hot. Um, like, she has tits, slim waist, a waist. She has hips, of course. Yeah, anyways, that's why I went with that shot so you can look at. It's what is it, 413. Reason why is 'cause I plan to go back to it at the very end. But as what I want to point out was I didn't watch the whole thing, and the reason why is because you didn't. Well, I watched up till about 6 minutes, like seven minutes, so somewhere around there, and then I stopped. And the reason why is because you didn't address the question that came up immediately with me. Basically, as early on, you were talking about Goku's hair and his gi. I don't know, I'm sorry, not Goku's hair. Chi Chi's hair, basically, and Goku's gi, right? And they were basically what the question I had was because you said that Chi Chi had blue hair, or I'm sorry, he had a blue gi, and she had purple hair, right? So he had blue and purple. Okay. And later, it was that he had orange and she had blue. Now, the thing was, you showed this picture, but the thing is, now it's actually good, quite a good that I brought this up because if you actually listen to what you said,
and just did it. But then later on, when he had Roshi give Goku a new outfit, he just made that one officially orange and retroactively decided that the old one could stay blue. But that's just my speculation. Speaking on that,
but that's just my speculation, is basically what you said. So, first off, leg, but the point is, or the question is, um,
I wanted to change
what's it
Goku's
called?
gi to
What were the colors? And, like, is this an official picture? First off, like, is it an official picture? Like, is this an actual picture that they used? Why, like, the colors are off? Like, was this done by somebody else? Like, what's going on here? I don't know what I'm looking at. You didn't explain it, but I bring it up, by the way, as an afterthought to my question. But anyways, what my question was, because you mentioned the blue gi and purple hair, and you mentioned how it changed to orange gi, and then how her hair turned from purple to blue. So my question was, are they like? It doesn't match. Like when he had the blue gi, did she have purple hair? And when he had the orange gi, did she have blue hair? And was there ever a time where he had a blue gi and she had blue hair, and she had purple hair, and then it was an orange gi, basically? So the reason why I asked that is because maybe that was just the color palette and what he went with, and yeah, basically, um, that was my question early on. And again, because you kept changing it and going deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole without answering that question, I stopped because like that was really easy and straightforward question. Like I am a smart person, don't get me wrong, and I consider myself one of the most intelligent people in the world, even though I just woke up. um, the question still stands. Like, if that's true, then case solved. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not true, then Um, Probably doesn't matter anyways, as you say. Um, so now we go to I put timestamp 601.
Stay open from the limit of the anime back. But we would block red. Who knows why they did what they did?
Doesn't matter. Oh,
We get a white-haired General Red, which is weird, since he could have just kept the hair white in the limited palette section. Seems to me like he likely forgot.
he likely forgot. And the point I want to get to here is because all of this basically is sounding like a lot of is like he didn't care, like it's whatever to him. And you are basically, I recently did a video of Final Fantasy VII, and the guy's going back and picking it apart. Basically, like you're overthinking it, you're giving it too much credit where there is none, or where you should give none. We're like, oh well, this is like it's like a dungeon, it's an open dungeon, and eventually it's an open world. It's like we didn't think of it at the time as that. It was just Midgar, and then there's outside of Midgar. Like it wasn't a dungeon, and then outside of a dungeon, we didn't have like we just thought it was the town, and that's how we thought of it. Is the town? Oh yeah, in Midgard, there's this one thing. You remember the stairs that were in that one part? And like, yeah, what about it? And so people understand like it's because it's Midgard. Like we understand it's Midgard. We know it. We understand it. We follow it. We're there. We get it, right? And then for you to say things like the overview or the dungeon of, and so like the point is I think during the video actually pointing out how at the time we had the mindset of a wolf, basically, like a hierarchy or whatever. But we had the mindset of a wolf, and it was kind of like a small frame of reference, where you're like really, really, really zoomed in. And now we have a bird's eye view, basically, of the world. If you want to zoom in and party, praise be, hallelujah, where power to you, right? Do what you want. But the problem with that is that there are people now that take advantage of you while you do that. So you can't do that, right? That's kind of how the world works basically today. But that's kind of what I'm saying here is like you're overthinking it basically. If he just simply forgot, chances are he's not like, oh, I need to make sure this matters. But chances are he don't care, and you're just overthinking it basically. So that was the point there. And then it's
Moving on to the fortune
641.
page, then goes to get the last Dragon Ball from Pilaf, and we see that the Pilaf machine is orange.
646.
The anime changed this, and color coordinated each piece with their respective pilot, which I kinda like this one. Good call, anime.
So there, I pointed that out. The reason why is because, like you said, good call anime, right? And that's kind of the idea behind it all. Is it's just what's good. We're trying to sell it out and make you buy into it. What makes it more appealing or aesthetic to your eye? What makes you want to buy it? Because we're whores and we sell out. It's what we do. Instead of creating a fucking awesome fucking arena that attracts people to the arena, no, we go inside your home and try to suck your dick and to make you buy our product, basically. Right? Like it's a different mindset. It's the whole alpha, beta, gamma, right? Like the whole, uh, all of that basically is involved in that. But the point is, you're finally getting it. Like they're not trying to make a stance here, and you're arguing the whole thing as if they're making a stance here. Like, oh, he really cares about the hair. He might have forgotten, so maybe it's whatever. But he don't care. Like no one thought about it. The whole gi thing. Maybe it was an accident. That's why I brought up the if it was blue and her hair is purple, and then his gi changes to orange, and her hair turns to blue, is it coordinated to match? Because chances are it was just, that's what it was, and then that's what it is. It's whatever, I don't care. It's simple as that. Oh, I forgot, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And you're overthinking the whole thing. And so now you know that's why I stopped watching. Because I was like, you're kind of getting it. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're understanding that they're doing it just to appeal to you. It's not so much that it matters or that it's a big deal that this is the way this is or blah blah blah. It's just like, I want you to watch this. Will you buy this? Well, look at these. Don't these colors look cool? Don't you just love it? And that's chance out the whole fucking anime was, basically. And you're talking about the colors, like, no, well, this is supposed to be, and then you didn't dot the T, and you didn't cross the I, and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're pointing out spelling errors on the script when no one cared about the spelling. They were just trying to tell you. You get the story, though, right? That's the point, right? That's it. And you point out the spelling, and no one cares. No one cares. And you're acting like someone cared. That's again, like that video I just watched, or that I just went over. Like, you're adding a justification where there is none. Basically, you're saying, "Oh, they probably thought this." And no, they didn't. You're wrong. They're just playing a video game. There's no, oh, it's just a dungeon, or it's just this, or just that. Like, people's mindsets probably changed. Like, the meta back then is different than it is now, right? And so you assume this and you assume that, you assume whatever the fuck you want. But what I'm saying is, in the 80s and 90s and 2000 and whatever, people thought differently, right? Like, how you're thinking now, that wasn't a thing back then. So stop trying to mesh the two, because you're now, they were then. Okay? And for you science little losers out there, now and then is an idea. That's not actual. There was no then. It's just that's your memory. That's how we record memory, right? But in reality, there's no past. That just happened and you remember it. That's why I remember there being a TV there and you don't remember being a TV there. It's because it's memory. We're not actually recalling events. That's just your bias, basically. That's why your brain works all fucked up. And that's why your kid's getting led to the fucking slaughterhouse. And you don't fucking realize it. But anyways, yeah. So that was your video. So yeah, it was cool. Um, but I knew from the beginning. I was like, oh, chances are they didn't care, and it seems like you started to get it. So I can only imagine, like, what you were talking about during the series probably doesn't matter, because if you know, and if you think you know now, and that was what they were thinking, and you think you now know it, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't matter. Who cares? So what are you gonna say? So anyways, and nice nipples, by the way. I just have noticed that you guys just see your nips. That's funny. Please be compelled. Doesn't this look compelling? That's all it is. It's not, oh, well, her hair has to be purple because we know that some kid's gonna judge us in the future on YouTube. No, it's just that, that's what it is. It's that way because it doesn't look good. Aren't you interested? Aren't you curious? Don't you want to know more? Like, look at this picture. Tell me you wouldn't want to know more. It's a hot bitch. Hopefully she looks like that in the series, and she doesn't, by the way. Like Goku, the same thing. Like, the sum of what's called sum of what's there is in the anime, but some of what's there won't be, like the detail and the definition. The same with her, like the those little lines, those won't be there. Those little lines still won't be there. There might be a line, but the fact that there's like 10 lines, that won't be there. Her tits, like the fact that like you can actually visually see her tits, because you imagine like That's the thing, basically, about being a kid and adult. As a kid, you're like, ooh, titties, but as an adult, like, so titties. Because you know, right? But getting tits, yeah, but seeing them is, you know? Anyways. And that's what they mean by they say, you get pelted by being an adult and why they don't charge your insurance as high. It's because as you get older, you start to realize it doesn't matter. And when you're a kid, that's where the la 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 guys come from, and the suicide bombers and 9/11, all that shit. And January 16th, and yada yada yada. Those hot headed idiots that can't let go of the past, can't grow up, and they can't face adulthood. They're all afraid of maturing, which they shouldn't be. But anyways, be well, be happy, be safe. God bless, Godspeed. Praise Allah, praise Yevon, who's basically a Final Fantasy X, the god of Final Fantasy X. The point is, it doesn't matter. So, anyways, be well, be happy, be safe, peace.